because tomorrow is the official start of football.
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights. Give us one of your bets. Could be West Side, Mid Valley, wherever. Just a quick one. Doesn't have to be your best, but a quick, interesting story.
About what?
About something that happened to you during Friday Night Lights. It could be anything, man.
Me personally?
Yeah, it could be your playing days. Could be your athletic direct training.
And
Anything.
he's probably going to say being a trainer at Mid Valley because he got to meet us.
True.
Just think, he missed us.
If it weren't for that, it'd be no podcast.
Us. It'd be no podcast.
We were gone by the time he got there.
And you'd be sleeping right now at 10:30. You'd be sleeping right now.
I'd be way passed out. Oh, wow. Wow. Any Friday Night Lights story? I would have to say the days.
Your daughter coming back home.
Yeah, she's coming back home.
She's like, you guys are still out.
They're still doing that
at
shit?
10:40 coming
Yeah.
home. Wow. Curfew.
So I would say it had to be when I was at West as the athletic trainer, with Hubie, McGloin, Botman, Schreiber, and all those guys, and more so at the time it was because of Hubie. The guys that were coming in, and I'll never forget, Dave Wanstead was the head coach at Pitt at the time, came to the Bell game, sat 50-yard line, Memorial Stadium right across the parking lot there, and stayed for the whole game. And Greg Schiano flew in he was at Rutgers at the time, and flew in a helicopter and landed it in at soccer practice field over there by Taco Bell there.
That's a power move.
Yeah.
It's like
here comes a helicopter. It's landing in Memorial. Like, when do you see that?
I wonder who that is. And then Greg Schiano gets out. I'm not really trying to go to Rutgers, man.
Right.
I mean,
he put the press on him. And then it worked out for him to a degree because Schiano went to Tampa Bay. He was on Tampa Bay's staff when it was Hubie's time to get a crack at the league. He got a couple. What were they like? OTA workouts and type things to try to get in. But I think that probably was my biggest memory of right now Friday Night Lights was that Bell game that year with the coaches that came in, and just to see it's Hubie. So I'd go with that.
You want to hear mine?
Yeah, let's hear yours.
All right.
Go ahead. I knew you wanted that.
Yeah, that's it. So I don't know when I'll ever be able to tell this story again.
Is it?
No, so was it 2 years ago? Coach Rebar's last season, the Dunmore game that we won. Was that that the first game of the year?
It was our second game because that year we went down to Wyoming area.
Yeah,
got
we got
smoked.
Yeah.
They won the state title that year.
Yeah,
it was a 48-0 game at the half or something.
Me, Schultes, I think a couple of us went down, and we're like, they were just.
Yeah,
it was.
Didn't
it
they
was
have that
a
big
massacre.
defensive tackle that went to Penn State?
Solomon, Sammy Solomon. They were loaded, and
they were
good. I never. We come off at the half, and we're just like, well, let's get back on the bus.
Yeah, it was bad.
But between Dave and the coach at Wyoming area, the locker rooms were there in that end zone, so you were near each other the whole time, and they were both really, really good about it, and it was just like, all right, man, thanks, I appreciate it. Let's just both get through this second half, and turn this into a JV game, and let's get out of here and tuck our tails and move on, and then the next week was a bye week because we were supposed to play Holy Cross. Holy Cross that year folded, and then we came into – so we took a trouncing by Wyoming area and had 2 weeks to get ready for Dunmore, and we pulled and the kids pulled it off.
So this might have been my second year doing the chains, right?
If we were in West Side right now, they'd say that's a Bobcat. Shout out, Rob.
So I show up, customary, maybe 10 minutes before game time, 15, right? Walk down. I think I'm on the chains with Sean Schultes this day.
Yeah.
You're there. I'm getting ready to go out, waiting for things to happen. National anthem. Someone pages you in, person that needs a ride down the hill. You look at me. You look at me. hoop. There's someone at the top of the hill. We go take the gator and go get them. I'm like, all right, man. Game's starting in 10 minutes. All right, I think I got time. It's just getting the gator out. I've never driven it before, but shit, I might never get to drive it again, so I'm going to take the shot.
There's so many stories that I just forget about.
So I go over to the gator. It's parked on the track. At this time, pre-game, the Dunmore cheerleaders are literally doing a routine on the Mid-Valley side, like blocking the gator in. I'm like, what? Like, so I'm sitting there trying to maneuver it around. All right, I think this is how you throw it in reverse. I back it up. I'm like, not trying to hit any of you. This is my first time.
Should have put the lights on.
So I finally
the Reds.
So I get to the gate, the opening,
the ambulance gate.
The ambulance gate, and sure enough, there's a car parked in front of it. Right, the ambulance is there, but there's also a car blocking it, so you can't open it. I'm like, I need this gate open. I need to get out. And the girls that are the EMTs are like, yeah, the person's probably shouldn't be parked there. I'm like, yeah, I know. I need to get out. So they're like, you want us to move the ambulance? I'm like, well, I really don't have another option here. So yes, if you don't mind. So finally, it takes me, like, I'm getting, like, they're on the field. Like, they ran out of the tunnel. They're on the field. I drive up. This person is kind of old, can't walk. Takes them maybe 2 minutes to get in the car, and I'm like, shit.
His debut is ruined on the chains.
So they get in. Phone starts ringing. Tom, where are you? I go, still bringing this person down. I'm like in the parking lot. I'm driving down. They just got in. I'm driving down. So, like, he runs to meet me. I get to the parking lot. He's like, just go, right? So I'm like, game already started. Kickoff is happening. Opening kick happened. He's like, just go. So I'm running across the back, the end zone farther away from the field house, running across the back of it. As that's happening, I don't remember. They did the waggle the first play, and they got someone deep.
Yeah, Furky hit Wolo with a touchdown. Yeah,
so I'm running through the back of the end zone. I look to my left. Here's Wolo running towards the end zone. I'm like, oh shit, better get out of the end zone.
I'm going on huddle when we get done and checking that video.
Yeah, and then I get to the other side. Schultes goes, where the hell were you? I'm like, I can't even describe it, man.
You're gonna see 3 people running: Wolo, Steve Hooper, and Santagato to the end zone.
Yes. And that was it.
The other one is Bob Santagato at the Western Wayne game when we had Nasir Reese. He was a transfer from New Jersey. He only played a couple games.
I think I was there that year, right?
We beat Western Wayne in overtime, and Nasir scored from like the 8-yard line to win it, and Bob's down in that far end zone on our sideline there, and he can't even do it justice, but he's dancing around, hopping, jumping, celebrating. He almost broke his ankle, jumping, lands on it, collapses, get back up, jumping on kids, anybody, right? Schultz comes running out. Schultz was on the sideline that year with Reeb, and he comes running out. Everybody's jumping on each other, fired up. And to this day, for a while, even on my phone, I don't think I have it right now, but we went back the one time after the game was over because it was all on film, his whole celebration. And when you play it, pause it, rewind it, just repeat, rewind, repeat, it's priceless.
Remember the time with him? Like, I forget what game it was. It was my first year there with Rebar, and they won one of the games, and they just took Santagato, he looked like Jesus coming off the cross, and they threw him in the shower. So, like, we're in the locker room at the end of the game. We're all fired up because we just won and stuff, and
he was in his glory.
And all of a sudden, I see them, and
Cody
I'm like,
Pakavich and all those guys, Agnatovich.
Like, he was like standing there like this. They're carrying it, like they're crowd surfing him into the bath. Like, everyone's just doing stuff, and all you see is like people just gathered around. He's in there just standing in the shower like this, and like we're all.
Yo, was it that same year that Dunmore game where they beat Dunmore? Was it Dave's last year where they played Riverside at the stadium?
At the stadium, yeah.
And they were home, so you had to bring your own chain guys.
No, we were We were away that year. Oh, no. Dave's last year. Yeah, we were the home team.
The chain guy. So
Yeah,
again,
yeah, you
I'm
guys-
there
Yeah.
driving up. I leave my house. So it probably takes me about, say, I don't know, maybe 18 minutes, 15 to 18 to get to
It
the
was
stadium.
you and Schultes again. Huh?
I leave 20 minutes before the game. I leave my house 20 minutes. I need an energy drink and a protein bar. Stop at Sheets. I'm like,
need it.
I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be late. Hopefully, kickoff is delayed. I get to the stadium, huge line to tickets. I call Tom, Bud, what do I do here? He's like, just go up. Tell him you're with the Chains. I start walking in as the national anthem's playing. I'm just walking down the stadium steps.
Not even stopping.
I get on the field. Tom looks at me. He goes, I hate your guts. He's like, I hate your guts. I'm like, I made it. There's still 5 minutes before this thing kicks off, man.
I remember that one too. Yeah.
Yep. And now you kept calling me back to do the Chains. Here we are.
That's because he's desperate. There's no one else.
No,
that will.
I'm
still
done. I
need one
retired.
person.
I
If
retired.
somebody's out there listening, I need Chains for next Friday.
I can't
It would
work.
be with Booze. Billy
Yeah,
Booza
yep,
is your guy.
Yep. Booza's on one. I need another.
I'm moving
So-
up to the big time. You see this mic that I'm talking into? Talking into it. Friday nights, catch it. All
God.
Mid Valley home games on the NFHS network. Me
No
and
one's gonna be watching it.
well, no, it's not for me. It's gonna be for the. Did you lock in my broadcast partner yet, or
I don't know. He didn't get back to me yet. He's supposed to get back to me.
What time's the game at?
7 o'clock.
okay? All right.
Special guest one week.
I don't know. So, well, it's either gonna be him or Joseph, right?
Right.
All right. So
But
it's gonna be.
I need my guy Bor on the announcer.
Oh,
I need
God.
an announcer
Yeah.
before a
Is Bor-
broadcaster.
Bor the voice of the Spartans now?
Yeah, trying.
Ever since, I mean, he had those 2 years when he was doing basketball when he had that voice thing, and
Yeah.
Chuff used to be very concerned. He's like, I don't think that's good. He's like,
No,
Bor.
I don't. It wasn't good.
He goes, Bor should probably get that checked out.
Yeah.
Every time we'd be doing the pregame lineup, Bor doesn't sound good, man. He's like, I don't like that. I don't think it's good.
Bor
But hey,
voice. He's the voice of the Spartans.
he is.
He,
Let's leave you with Steve. We really appreciate you
Yes.
coming on.
Send them off.
Save
Send them
the
off
day.
the right way.
Yeah, save the
Yeah.
day.
Nice.
So, oh, no, that's an ad. That's an ad.
edit it
an ad.
out.
Shoot, baby.
Nope. Hold on.
Should I tell one of my stories?
Go
Hope
ahead.
you were involved in this one. Our senior or junior year,
Of what?
With
high
what?
school.
No shit. But like
I thought you meant Johnson.
Nah, it's only a 2-year school.
football.
Football. We were playing Holy Cross. It was their first year.
Huh.
We decided to get the bright idea to write "Holy shit" on our back. But it wasn't really.
It wasn't.
We had a
holy
dollar
shit.
sign, an exclamation point.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So
But most people got the point. Yeah.
they got the point. So we decided to walk on their side. We all lined up. We're
At
standing
Mid
there.
Valley or over
At
at St.
Mid-Valley.
Anthony's?
Yeah.
All right.
At Mid Valley. So we're standing there.
Wasn't well thought out.
Wasn't well thought out. I saw
There's
smoke.
nowhere really to go once you get yourself over on
No,
that
we
side.
went back. They were screaming at us, taking
And we
pictures.
just
We're
went,
like,
yeah.
We're like, whatever. We don't care. We're not thinking.
Right.
No, kids.
Smalley called me. He goes, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "What? It's not like we did anything wrong."
They just went in front of their parents and stood with the words "Holy
So,
$H exclamation point T" on our backs.
like, whatever. We didn't think it. Ed Smalley's like, "Well, whatever. This and that." He yelled at me. I was like, "What?" I didn't really care. Got yelled at by my dad. He's like, "Smarten up, this and that." So then, like, what was it? The next day in school.
Yeah, I'm sitting there waiting. I don't know if it's the same way now. Like you have to sign. You had to
Were you guys in detention?
No.
No.
No, you had to sign in right to the bathroom, so you had to sit there and wait. I don't know if it's still the same thing now.
Okay.
So there would be a teacher there. You'd sign in. It was like 2 people at a time. So I'm just sitting out there waiting
That was probably because
up against the locker. All I see is Chad pokes his head out the door. Who? Come here. I'm like, all right, what's up, Mr. B? He's like, I got this email today. I'm like, oh yeah. He's like, is this you right here? And it's just as I see it loading up, because again, this is 2008, so the internet, it wasn't
Taking
the
time.
best.
It was
It's like, and I see I start to see the football field. I'm like, oh boy, this ain't gonna be good. He's like, he's like, I know this is you. And he started going through, and he's like, this looks like this person, and this looks like this person. I look at him, I go, Mr. V, you got me, but you know I can't tell you anyone else. Like, I can't give you any other names.
Did he look at you and go, yeah, this is so-and-so, and you're like, clear as day, my face is looking at the
yeah. I think he's like, oh, that's John Lubeck. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. But I look at him, I'm just looking at him with a smirk. I'm like, you know I can't give you any other names here, so I don't know what we're going to do here. He's like, you got me. Like, I'll admit to him. He's like, I can't give anyone else up, man. I don't think anything happened.
No,
so,
nothing happened.
Yeah, we didn't get detention or anything, so. All right, but
Wasn't
now
well worth it then.
Yeah.
was a good story. Now we're going to send you out the right way.
All right.
Hey, this has been Chooping It Up, episode 21. We'll clean up. I'll get off the back of your tailgate.
Oh, God. I'm sore.
Money talk.